What's up guys? We're here exploring Koh Rong and Koh Rong Sanloeem here in Cambodia, and in this video we're going to compare both islands and give you all the information you need to know before you go. So hope you enjoy it. Koh Rong and Koh Rong Sanloeem are small islands off the coast of Sihanoukville in Cambodia. Known for their white sand beaches, crystal clear waters, and lush rainforests, these islands are the perfect destination for travelers who are looking for a relaxing and secluded getaway. In this video, we'll first show you how to get there, followed by an overview of each island, so you know what to expect. At the end, we'll do a comparison of both islands and provide some travel tips. Now let's dive in. We are Zach and Ina. We make helpful videos about destinations around the world so you can easily plan your own adventures. To get to the Koh Rong Islands, you must first travel to the seaside city of Sihanoukville. This can be done by plane, train, or bus, depending on where you're coming from. Once in Sihanoukville, you can take a ferry to either island. Ferries depart multiple times per day, and the ride takes about 30 to 45 minutes. All ferry services will charge roughly $25, which includes your return ticket, though prices can vary depending on time of year, special offers, etc. You can also take a ferry between the two islands, but you have to buy a separate ticket for this route. Once you arrive at your accommodation on the island, your host can help you arrange your journey to the next one. Koh Rong Sanloeem is the smaller of the two islands. There are three main areas on the island where you can stay. The first one we'll cover is SARACEN Bay. This is the most popular beach on the island, and it's where most of the tourist infrastructure is located. SARACEN Bay has a variety of accommodation options, from budget-friendly guest houses to luxury suites. It's also where we stayed, and we highly recommend this area. The next area that you could stay is Bay. This is the main village where locals live. It has some budget accommodation options and restaurants, but it is less developed than SARACEN Bay. And finally, you've got Sunset Beach and Lazy Beach. These beaches are located on the opposite side of the island. They're currently only accessible by walking, so they are quieter and more secluded. There are a few beach accommodations with limited facilities here as well. There's a variety of things to do on Koh Rong Sanloeem, and these are our top picks. First, relaxing on the beach. The island has some of the most beautiful beaches in Cambodia. You can spend your days swimming, sunbathing, and reading a book. Next, you could take an afternoon boat tour to do some snorkeling, fishing, watching the sunset, and seeing the glowing plankton. The waters around Koh Rong Sanloeem are teeming with marine life. The island also has a number of trails that wind through the rainforest. You can walk to waterfalls, viewpoints, and hidden beaches, or simply go for a beach walk. Watching the sunset is another great thing to do on the island. The best places to watch the sun go down include the cliff at Bay, Sunset Beach, and Lazy Beach. So I made it to Lazy Beach, and definitely recommend downloading maps.me so you can find your way here, because the route is a little bit tricky. Finally, you can just enjoy the facilities at your accommodation. We stayed at the Wonders Hostel, which had a nice bar, restaurant, fire show, and tons of games. Some hotels also have a swimming pool. We included some great accommodation options for this island in the description below the video. Koh Rong is the bigger island of the two, and seems to be a little bit more developed. There are various areas to stay on the island, but the first one we'll talk about is KOH. This is the main town on the island, filled with bars, restaurants, guest houses, and bungalows. It's the most vibrant and lively part of the island. Next, there's Longset Beach. This is a more laid-back area located on the south side of the island. This beach has a long stretch of white sand with a selection of budget and mid-range beachfront accommodations, as well as restaurants and bars. This is where we stayed, and it was our favorite area on the island. There's also Pagoda Beach. This is a quiet and secluded area on the east side of the island. Pagoda Beach has a few luxury resorts. Finally, you've got Sok San Beach and Long Beach. This is a high-end area located on the southwest side of the island. There are a number of luxury resorts and private beaches here. There's also a number of things to do on this island. The most common one is simply relaxing at your accommodation and enjoying the beach. This is really what the island is all about. There's also snorkeling and diving here. You can find colorful fish, coral reefs, and other marine creatures in the waters around the island, and there are a few dive centers that offer such tours. Similar to Koh Rong Sanloeem, you can also do a boat tour from this island. This tour includes some snorkeling, fishing, relaxing at the beautiful Long Beach, and seeing the illuminating plankton. The boat tours did seem to be a little bit more expensive here compared to Koh Rong Sanloeem. Finally, you can rent a scooter and explore the island by land. Make stops at the fisherman's village to see the local life, the mangrove forest, and the beaches in the other areas. Just be aware that there are quite some abandoned places, as well as public beaches with lots of trash.
So we got this map in our hotel, and basically there's this one circle road that goes to around the lower part of the island. The only downside is it doesn't connect back here, so you have to backtrack, but it's a paved road, so it makes it a little bit easier if you want to drive your own scooter around.
Both Koh Rong and Koh Rong Sanloeem are idyllic escapes for travelers seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and natural beauty. But there are a few main differences. Koh Rong Sanloeem, the smaller and lesser known of the two sisters, exudes a more intimate and laid-back vibe. Backpackers are drawn to its affordable prices and serene beaches, making it a budget-friendly paradise. Koh Rong, on the other hand, has gained a reputation as a party island. However, its diverse landscape offers something for everyone. Koh Tao, the island's main hub, boasts a bustling nightlife scene, while secluded beaches like Longset Beach, Pagoda Beach, and Sok San Beach offer a tranquil oasis. Both islands are undergoing rapid development, with new roads and resorts sprouting up all the time. It's best to consult with your accommodation host for up-to-date information and recommendations. For us, we liked Koh Rong Sanloeem the most for its relaxed overall vibes, and it felt like a more intimate experience on a secluded jungle island. But everyone has different preferences, so choose the one that is best for your travel style. Now, we'll go over our travel tips for the Koh Rong Islands. Generally, the best time to visit the islands is during the dry season, which runs from November to April. We visited at the beginning of October and had a few heavy rain showers. But prices were slightly cheaper because of the low season, and it was very quiet. Second, there are no ATMs on the islands, so you'll need to bring enough cash with you. There are a number of accommodations and restaurants on the islands that also accept credit cards. Third, the islands are still developing, and facilities aren't always top-notch. There are some areas that are without electricity or running water. It's important to be prepared for these conditions and choose your accommodations wisely. Finally, make sure to bring enough insect repellent, suntan lotion, and any other necessities. There are lots of bugs on the island, and some of these items are hard to get. There are some small shops where you can buy most of what you might need, but prices can be inflated. If you're planning your Cambodia trip, we recommend keeping things organized with our interactive travel planner. Find a discount code in the description below. We also included other important links that you'll need for your island trip in the description, such as a short travel guide with where to stay and eat. We'll catch you on the next adventure.